180,000.
Almost 90,000 people have entered Italy.
Moi, présidente, le rétablissement des frontières sera mis en place dès le lendemain de ma prise de fonction.
We have tried it every other way, and it has not worked.
A horrifying discovery. 46 people found dead in the back of an abandoned 18-wheeler.
Every day we hear distressing news about migrants losing their lives or being captured while trying to escape poverty, disasters, violence, wars, or persecution. Many resort to illegal means to reach their desired destinations. The smuggling of migrants is a global issue that affects numerous countries, whether they are places of origin, transit, or destination. Criminals profit by facilitating the illegal movement of migrants across borders, exploiting those who seek a better life through irregular migration. Smuggled migrants face risks such as abuse, exploitation, and even death. This illicit trade generates billions of dollars annually for criminal organizations. In this video you will know how and why illegal migration occurs, and can it be solved. First of all, smuggling and trafficking are two different things. Smuggling involves helping individuals cross borders illegally, often with their consent, while trafficking entails exploiting individuals against their will, usually for forced labor or sexual exploitation. Smuggling is driven by economic or social reasons, while trafficking focuses on exploitation and control. The smuggling of migrants is primarily driven by organized criminal networks aiming to maximize profits while minimizing the risk of detection. Corruption among officials and individuals further facilitates this crime. Criminal groups have become increasingly organized, expanding their operations, and changing routes to evade detection. Migrants are often treated as commodities, exploited due to the limited legal opportunities available to them. Document fraud and illegal services are common, leaving migrants vulnerable to abuse and abandonment. Moreover, smugglers often pose as irregular migrants themselves, making it difficult to arrest them as they are usually repatriated rather than apprehended. Two major smuggling routes involve moving migrants from South and Central America to North America and from Africa to Europe. In the United States, a significant number of illegal immigrants originate from South America and Mexico. Smugglers employ various methods such as trucks, foot travel, and tunnels. Each year, millions of Latin Americans illegally enter the United States, generating billions of dollars for criminal organizations. Incidents of hostage-taking and extortion are also observed along these routes. The fees charged for smuggling migrants vary greatly depending on their point of origin. Migrants smuggled across the Mexico-United States border pay around $2,000, while those coming from areas beyond Mexico may pay up to $10,000. From Africa to Europe, an estimated 55,000 migrants are smuggled annually, generating around $150 million in revenue for criminals. The journey involves arduous desert routes and perilous sea crossings. Asian migrants traveling to Europe through Africa pay substantial fees for flights and smuggling services. Cities like Agadez, Addis Ababa, and Cairo serve as hubs for migrants heading to coastal ports in Algeria, Egypt, Libya, Morocco, and Turkey, from where they are smuggled by boat to various European destinations, with Greece, Italy, and Spain being popular choices. Asian migrants traveling to Europe via Africa reportedly pay between €4,180 and €5,575 for transit alone. The cost of a smuggling journey from Niger to Libya or to Europe itself ranges from $2,000 to $3,000. Migrants face extreme hardships during their journeys, enduring overcrowded and unsafe conditions, physical abuse, and the risk of death. Corruption is fueled through bribery of officials, while organized crime networks thrive in countries involved in these activities. The impact of smuggling extends to the families left behind, who often go into debt to pay smugglers without any guarantee of their loved ones' well-being. The lack of legislation and effective responses targeting smugglers allows the crime to persist. Prosecutions and convictions are challenging due to difficulties in securing witnesses and inadequate penalties. However, it is essential to recognize that the main reason behind smuggling is rooted in the aftermath of World War II, where a series of conflicts have led to economic hardships and migration across different regions. The Cold War in Latin America from the 1950s to the 1990s saw Western-backed dictators enforcing control, resulting in political repression, economic inequalities, and migration in South and Central American countries. The Central American Civil Wars of the 1960s to the 1990s, influenced by Cold War dynamics, caused economic hardships and migration crises, particularly at the United States-Mexico border. Post-colonial conflicts in Africa, such as those in Angola, Mozambique, Somalia, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, have led to political instability, economic challenges, and displacement. The Iraq War from 2003 to 2011, along with the collapse of Lebanon, Yemen, and the ongoing Syrian civil war since 2011, has resulted in economic instability, displacement, and refugee crises in the Middle East and beyond. These conflicts, driven by international influences and power struggles, have created a cycle of economic hardships and forced migration, significantly impacting the affected regions. Moreover, neocolonialism, influenced by international financial institutions like the IMF and the WTO, has further exacerbated economic hardships in these regions. The conditional loans provided by these institutions often prioritize the interests of powerful nations, leading to economic inequalities, market distortions, and limited development opportunities for affected countries. These factors contribute to the migration crisis by pushing individuals to seek better economic prospects and stability elsewhere. To combat the smuggling of migrants, international cooperation, national coordination, and harmonization of laws are crucial. Conducting financial investigations and targeting the profits generated by organized criminal groups can deter their involvement. The United Nations Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime and the Protocol Against the Smuggling of Migrants play a vital role in combating this crime. Organizations like UNODC and Interpol support states in implementing protocols, enacting laws, and providing training to law enforcement and prosecutors. Illegal migration has contributed to the increasing influence of right-wing politics, leading to their rise and attainment of power in several countries. Explore these videos to learn more about prominent right-wing politicians and their ideologies.